A mob of 50 vandalized the Holy Cross Hospital in Kalyan on the outskirts of Mumbai and assaulted hospital staff, policemen and media persons after a patient died during treatment on Monday evening. The mob mostly consisted of relatives of a deceased 22-year-old. 7 people, including 5 hospital employees, were injured in the violence. The police have seized the CCTV footage inside the hospital to identify the attackers. Let's go across now to Siddhant, who's joining us on the phone line. Siddhant, the pictures on the screens, of course, of the complete the vandalism that we saw, the extent to which the mob of 50, in fact, barged into this hospital and smashed virtually everything they could see.
Well, the pictures that we have clearly establishes what exactly took place on Monday at this Holy Cross Hospital in Kalyan. This is one of the major hospitals in Kalyan city, and patient died. And at the time patient was critical, doctors informed the family that the patient is critical right now. Immediately, the people from his village, from his native, had started arriving at hospital, and in no time there was a mob which gathered outside the hospital, and then they entered the hospital. They vandalized, and the hooliganism was on the display there. They had beaten up the patients, nurses, the staff, doctors, everyone, and right after that, even the media persons, those who reached the hospital, they were also beaten by those goons, and they were upset that the hospital didn't give proper treatment to their patient. But now the big question here is that the security of doctors and hospital staff at hospitals in Maharashtra. Before that, also many times the questions had been raised by the doctors and the medical community regarding the safety of their own people, because at times the patient's family get upset and this kind of thing takes place. But yesterday what happened was happens very rarely, that people in such a large number arrived at hospital and they vandalized it. They brutally assaulted the staff there and blamed them for not giving proper treatment to the patient. And you can see the picture, the reception area and the broken window pane. It establishes that what exactly took place at a hospital. Immediately police had registered offense against all those and are trying to identify who were the people, those who led this entire mob inside the hospital. And now very soon the action will be taken by the cops. In this case, they have registered.
Examining the CCTV footage, Siddhant, stay with me. I've got Dr. Medha Salkar, who is the president of the Goa Medical Association, on the phone line with me. Dr. Salkar, appreciate you joining us this morning. These are very troubling pictures and very troubling incident, because we saw this mob go on a rampage and attack the staff of the hospital, doctors, as well as patients in the hospital, as we understand.
Yeah, what I want to say is vandalism is to be condemned at any point of time. It is not a solution. Actually, there should be a redressal committee to talk about the issues. If they think some doctor has done wrong, something, they should not take law in their hands. And such things had happened in Goa in the past.